What's up, guys? I'm out today at Cypress Creek. This is actually a spot that I've never been to before. I've never fished Cypress Creek before. Had a lot of messages telling me I should get out here. Probably a little too late for the traditional run of white bass that come up and down this way, but you never know. And I'm geared up to take on just about anything small today. So just got the Penn Fierce 2000 8-pound line, Daiwa Laguna medium action 6-foot rod, and I'm using some underspins, but I've also got a load of jig heads with worms, all kinds of good stuff to catch panfish with. The edges of this creek had a number done on them from all the flooding in the recent years, but I think I see a way down that'll kind of provide us a pathway, so let's get to it. Gotta go into the woods first. It's a song, actually. It's a whole play. Not my favorite. Pretty cool looking out here, I'll say that. Here we go. I think this is our ticket. Right here. Come down this way. So what I'm gonna do is actually switch out the original setup I was going to use today. Not setup, but end tackle rig. I'm just going to put on a very small jig head here. Just put a little bit of that on the end. What I like to do is just use a small end piece. I don't like using the really long sections of the earthworm unless I know there's big fish in here. I feel like until you found those larger fish, that's just a good way to lose the worm. That right there is super short. It's very small, but it'll get the attention of any fish that are down there. Just gonna try straight out. Yeah, I like the look of that sharp drop off. Oh. Thought I felt something there. Let's drop it right back in the middle. Oh, missed him again. Man, these guys are just... They hit and then they're gone. They're little assassins. If I must, I'll change this. I'll put a drop shot on, cast it out there with a very tiny hook and just leave it and touch ledger it. I prefer this jig head. That's, you know, when you have a plan on how you want to catch fish and it seems to be working, like I hate moving away from the plan to what, you know, seems like an easier route. It's just, it's disappointing. It's always fun to get fish on the first type of setup you had in mind to use. Just a little rewarding feeling in that. Let this sit for a moment. All right, we're on, guys. Finally, little guy. Look at that. There we go. That is perfect. That is exactly the type of fish we've come out for. Very small bass. Beautiful, just right for this type of fishing. I'm very pleased with this. There we go. Perfect little fish. Great way to start the day. Got him bouncing that jig along the bank. Very pleased with this. Just go ahead and put him back. Just get down as close as we can to the water. And there he goes. I can see the little boom pulse of water in the wake go back down the way he came from. Good first fish. Let's keep going. I'm going to try a few more casts in this spot now. Yep, there he is, got him. Got that one. Oh, and he threw the hook. Oh no. Ah! Ah! But you can see the damage he did there. But that was definitely a fish. Let's get it back out. And it's a tiny one too. It looks like a really tiny bass. Tell you what I might do is I might just forego this earthworm and put a little tube jig on. Because they're not... Yep, there he is, got him. This is a tiny fish. Oh, he's so small. Yes. Yes. That is a pretty fish. Oh, these guys are just the best. Look at him. He's so little. So little. He tried to take that whole jig. What a beast. Oh. Hold on to this guy. Beautiful colors on this fish. And then you can see, this is always the thing that impresses me about fish, how tenacious they are, even at a small size. Look at the size of the jig head that this fish thought he was going to swallow. Just ridiculous. All right, let's get him unhooked, get him back. Here we go again. That ratio of size is just stupid. Let's get this little guy back. All right, things are going really well now. Fish are picking up. I'm going to stay in the spot, see if we can get a few more, and then just move on, keep going. All right, somebody's at home right over there. See if they come knocking again. Actually, I guess we're doing the knocking. See if they answer the door. Yep, there he is, there he is. Not a committed take though. That's got to be a very small fish doing that. Let's try again though. Yep, there he is. Not so small after all. What do we got here? Oh, is that a... Yes! Oh, yes! Ah! A little freshwater drum. That's the smallest one I've ever caught. Can you hear him? I'm putting him next to the camera because he's drumming. Oh, that is so fun. Oh, I can't believe I haven't come out here before this. There we go. There's one more. Beautiful fish. Ah, now all these dragonflies are showing up. I don't know if you can even see them out there. The glare sometimes just doesn't help with the camera angles, but that's a beautiful fish. The sun's coming through the trees right on top of us right now. So pleased with that. Let's get him back. He took our worm. It's still in his mouth. I'm going to let him have it. A little consolation prize for you. This is a lot of fun. One of the things I try to do is when I'm filming these videos, it doesn't always translate to the order that you may see them in when I publish them, because I don't always publish them in order. I kind of feel out what people might be wanting at the time, or what might be a little bit more popular at the time, and I'll release that. But when it comes to the order that I film in, I try to give myself a good balance. If I go for some really big fish over and over, that is taxing, that is stressful. Especially when you don't get the fish. You know, there were at least 3 different days in the past couple of weeks where I fished dawn till dusk in one spot going after the biggest fish I could get, and I just came up empty-handed because that's part of the game, and that's stressful. And balancing heavy tackle, light tackle fishing, your fishing days out between heavy tackle and light tackle is a good mental break. Light tackle fishing is a very good reset. Pretty close to where we started. Actually, I think I showed this in one of the first frames introducing the video, but I haven't fished this spot yet. I was kind of saving it for last, and I want to go hit it now. So it looks really good. There's this pipe that is jetting out, jetting out over the creek. There we go. You can see right there, that pipe jetting out, all the rocks and the concrete that have built up here. You have a couple of things happen. Number one, you tend to have a kind of a deep pool on one side. God, you can see how steep this is. Just knowing this water came up above this at one point is ridiculous. Anyway, deep pool here, really good. Spillway with a back eddy and a deep pool on the other side, really good. So I want to get down to that. Just got to figure out how. Oh wait, here we go. I was thinking, like, how am I going to climb down there? How am I going to climb back up? Because I'm always thinking about, like, how am I going to do it with my gear? But not necessary, guys. Literally going to take the stairs. Does not get much more convenient than this. And this is where we get off right here. I do want to come down here and fish this spot at the base of the stairs. That looks gold. This big, huge back eddy, just gorgeous. Anyway. Oh, guys, look right there. Look right there. It's a broad-banded water snake. Right, let me point at him. He may not show up on camera. Right there. You guys are looking straight down the end of the fishing rod. There's a little snake. In fact, let's put fishing on hold for just a moment. Oh, he's drifting away. I would love to get him up close on camera. And love to get him up close on camera means that if I can, I would like to catch him. He's so pretty. There he goes. Now maybe you can see him. Oh, diving under the water. Diving under the water. All right, I'm gonna try something. You guys may not be able to see what I'm doing for a moment, but bear with me. Got him. I got him. Unbelievable. I'm actually really surprised that worked. There he is. Let's get him on the main camera for you. He is not happy. He is not happy to see you. There we go. There's a lot of shadow out here, and it's very hard to see. Very hard to see these guys. There he goes. I've just got the end of his tail here. Let's go ahead and let him go. Boom, there he goes. Look at him go. All right, we'll leave him to it. Got distracted. I love snakes. He's going back in the water. He is far more talented fisherman than I am, and we're both after the same thing in the same spot, so respect. That right there, that's the money maker. Let's do it. Right in front of us. Yes, right away. Oh, and we lost him. I gotta set the hook a little better than that. See, I'm a little bit worried now, having been snagged. I'm starting to get cold feet on setting the hook because I don't want to set the hook into a tree root. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Right away, he's on it. Yeah, got that one. Oh, and he threw it again. It's a big fish, though. I mean, for a sunfish, feels big. Had some weight to it. I need to set the hook a little better. It might be a catfish. Yep, there he is. Hey, no getting away from me this time, buddy. Holy cow. That's why. That's why he felt so big. Not a sunfish. Well, technically it is a sunfish, but it's not the kind I was expecting. It's a little bass. Stop it. Come here, come here. That is a beautiful fish right there. Again, guys, you've heard me say it before. Get him in the light. It is so hard to see fish on camera sometimes because I have this massive glare on my camera, the back lens of the camera. And I'm just trying my very best to get him in frame. I think we're getting a good shot here, though. Very beautiful bass. These creek bass outfight pond bass any day of the week. It's not even close. Let's try again. I mean, clearly there's bass in here. I'm kind of starting to wish I'd thrown that lure over here, but whatever. Okay, guys, so check this out. We got these massive drain pipes coming out right next to the spillway. One of the things I always like to do, that's a long way down, by the way. It's about 15 feet. I always like to fish right underneath these drain pipes because when they're flowing and the water's pouring out of them, it just carves a real deep hole. And fish will undoubtedly set up shop down there. So you can see there's massive minnows cruising around over there. Not getting too much of a response on this jig. Have an idea. All right, let's get this out of the way. Just want to keep this on my back right now. Don't want it to fall off. Here's what we got. We are going to drop shot a bit of worm down there. Let's see how this works out. I have a feeling there could be good fish in there. Lower that down. Oh yeah, right away, right away. Yeah, it didn't take it. Didn't take it, but something was picking at it. Maybe it's just these massive fry. There, oh yeah, right there, right there. It is definitely the deepest. Yep, right there. Oh, there's a fish. Yes, look. Bingo. Bingo, bass. Oh, come here, buddy. Ha 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 ha. Got a little tiny hook out of his lip. There we go. That's a pretty fish. Nice little bass hiding right at the base of the pipeline. Beautiful. Little bonus fish for you there. Gorgeous fish. Caught him right down there. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, one more. Got one more. And yes. Yes, it is a bluegill. So how many species is that? Long ear, bluegill, drum, bass. That's 4 species. Beautiful. And then we have that snake. All right, guys, I think that'll be the last fish for today. A lot of fun out here, loads of sunfish. Got a couple of different species. Got the long-eared sunfish, we got a bass, we got that beautiful little freshwater drum, and we got to catch snake. So overall, a really good day. If you're curious where I'm at, I'll give you this location. Behind me, this is Bud Hadfield Park. So if you come up Highway 6, Bud Hadfield Park, right on Cypress Creek, that's where I'm fishing. Really great little spot for some light tackle. I heard some big splashes out here. I don't know what that was about. Could have been some big fish, I don't know. We might be back. Anyway, let me know what you guys want to see more of. I've got a couple of different films that are done that I'm just waiting to release. We're going to start putting films out on, I think, Saturdays. Saturdays between 10 and 12, I think, is what we're going to start doing. Let me know, because I've done some of the films that I really wanted to do. Let me know what you want to see more of, and I'll use some time to go get those fish, hopefully. As always, don't forget, like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for the constant notifications. More is coming. Stay tuned, and until it's here, I will see you guys later.